So this little Nomad, it does exceptionally well for me in any waters that have got fry, juvenile coarse fish basically, and it works well for minnows, but mostly juvenile coarse fish, roach, perch, bream, that kind of thing. It really does do a fantastic job. Fish it in an intermediate or a floater. Single fly is best bet for this thing. And it's an easy fly to tie. It's just a variation of a very old fly now called the Nomad. But this particular one seems to really work its magic on fry feeders. So let's go ahead and tie it. So the first thing I do is I get a silver bead on a size 10 Hanak 230BL. And the bead size is a 3.3 Vineyard Silver 3.3. And I start off with a light Cahill thread. So I just come in on my middle of the sort of hook shank and I create a little bump at the end there and just snap that off. So I've then got this stuff, bubblegum pink marabou, same colour of marabou you use for tying candy boobies, and I'm basically going to take about an inch of this stuff and roll it, just roll it in my fingers, just straighten that hook up a little bit. It's better. And then just roll the marabou in my fingers. I like to get a straight edge because that's where I'm going to butt the bead up against. So secure nice and tight, coming right down, just starting to go around the bend. That'll stop it tangling. And I'm going to take my tail, I want to be about twice the body length. So if I just do that there and snip it, twice the body length. It's just at the end of the camera there, you can see it. So I've then got this stuff, which is a silver fritz. This is your humongous fritz in silver. There's none in there because it's fell out, but it's definite advantage. 6mm tinsel chenille, and that's a humongous one for tying a humongous. A great look leaving fly, great brownie fly actually. And then just come in and tie everything off. And I want to get this so I get 6 wraps. 6 wraps is enough. Let's try to sort my light out here. 6 wraps is enough so that I can get the head of the Nomad. 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6, just lock that in place there. In with your scissors, and trim that off. And then just secure nice and tight and whip finish. You can, if you wish, get a little bit of glue. Stick a little bit on there to butt your bead up and onto. So you can see there the bead's in front of the bend of the hook, so you've got enough space there for hooking fish. And that's key. Do not have your bead too far back opposite the point. You need it to be in front of the point of the hook. So I've now got some Glow Bright number 4, which is a bright orange. This is why I think it's so good for fry feeders. And I come in behind the eye and then just tweak that. Oh, that never worked. Come on, my scissors, snip that away. So to get the ideal head, like the Nomad head that you get, you basically want to do a couple of layers and then go back to half, back again, back to half, back again, back to half, half again. I'll show you what I mean. So starting at the bead, working down, and then working back up. So I want to come now halfway down the hook shank, halfway down that area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's halfway. Back up. Half again. Back up. And what I've done is I'm creating that taper, like so. So you've got the taper there. I can probably get away with another one here. Couple turns at the bead, and then wrapping down. And my last 2 wraps, I really want to be whip finishing my last 2 wraps. So 1, 2, 3, whip finish. Like I say, floater or intermediate for this fly. It's such a good pattern at fry time, and that bead in the middle, it just gives it that level plane when you're retrieving it. So again, in with some super glue, and on either side of the head, get a layer of super glue in there, and that's him. That's your Nomad for fry feeders, your fry feeding Nomad. Fish him in a fast glass or a slow intermediate or a floating line, figure 8 or long slow pulls. It will catch roly-poly, but it's far better because you've got the bead. You want to use a retrieve that's got some kind of movement to move the fly up and down. A great pattern to fish when the trout are switched onto fry, especially coarse fish fry. On your reservoirs or your still waters, wherever there's coarse fish, it's a great fly to try. Give it a bash, folks. I'm sure you enjoy using it, and I'm sure it's going to catch you some fish. If you enjoyed that, please be kind enough to subscribe to my channel. Plenty more fly fishing and fly time videos in there. Take care, folks, and bye-bye.